cloth. You send me a link on Discord for a sponge. It's $1. I'm not gonna buy this. Does this even work in Unity? It's just an FBX. You're funny. It's $2. No, I want to use... Alright, let's turn this off. Let's turn off mini. Let's try... towel? Paper towel. Prop towel. I gotta impact the whole asset pack for a freaking roll of paper towels. I think that's our only option. So shops pack has a towel. All right, what else we got? So towel is an option. Rag didn't help, cloth didn't help, sponge didn't help. Is there like a mop? We could do a mop instead. What is this? Ammo pack? Oh, MOP? Okay. There is a mop. And I know with the brooms, I think I'm using this broom, but there's like this broom too that kind of looks like a mop already in the asset pack that I have. And there's like this one. Clean? Like what if I type clean? Cleaning tray, cleaning paper towel, office, cleaning, cleaner, cleaner, cleaning sign, cleaning bottle, I hate this. I think I'm gonna have to do the towel pack, the stupid nightclub for paper towels. I have Gang Warfare installed for the puddles. Is there a towel in Gang Warfare? No, of course not. Why would there be? What's in Gang Warfare? Gang Warfare. Glass. Could use like this packet, and it looks like a sponge. Yeah, that's a good point. The asset inventory, I could just say I want the towel, and that's it. I think I can use, I'm going to try this, packet 1. Because I already have Gang Warfare, prefabs. So actually I need to go to the player. Props. Prefabs, player. And let's create a new one called sponge, and this is a equipment sponge, and then props. I think we were going to use what? Prop bag. It's like packet, I think. Lab packet, yeah, packet 1. Yeah, that looks like a sponge, sure. Prefab, looks like a bag of cocaine, but that's okay. Packets. Alright, let's break this. Empty. Unpack completely. Get rid of the collider. And then let's see how big it is. That should work. No cat ears. Tool selection. Let's get rid of the spellbook. Item. For now. That's the wrong one. Icon. Book. Here we go. And let's change this to We're trying to find an icon to that looks like a sponge. I guess we can use the loaf of bread. We can use a crystal. We can use a chicken. We can use a potato. Let's use a potato. So, icon, potato. Okay. Then when we go back to here, we're going to change this spell book. We're just going to leave the function here, but just say sponge instead. Actually, let's do it right. Let's do select sponge. Leave the spell book, but we're going to go where we call this and make this sponge. Okay. Actually, if we have an icon for a potato, do we have a potato? We do. That could be our sponge. Yeah, let's make that our sponge. Prefabs. Potato. Let's prefab, unpack, get rid of the collider. Okay. Let's see what our sponge looks like. Oh. See what our sponge looks like in game. Our potato. Okay, it's tiny. So let's see what we need to do this thing. We need to FPS. Alright, hold on a second. So player. You don't like my potato? I mean my sponge? we have to fix that first. Let's do that first. Make sure this is on the FPS layer. Okay, let's go back. Okay, that's better. I think that's good. So let's copy the rotation here. Paste, copy, rotation. Okay. So let's go back here. Open this. Go in here. Paste the rotation. And that should be okay. So now, what we want to do is when you use the sponge, we want to reduce so we need a damage receiver. It needs to be the sponge. And we will handle it with a damage handler, which is in scripts, gameplay, so actually, yes, we want a particle effect. We want an audio damage handler. We want renovation, cleaning scrub. On die, we'll use screening clean. Okay. We're gonna have to pick a cool particle effect. Actually, gonna open up the dust pile. And it's using the heal effect, so particle systems heal. And we'll double the size of that. 2, 2, 2. Play. Okay. So that's the death, and then if we go to the effects pack, prefabs, we have bubbles. What do bubbles look like? No, bubbles float. Ooh, okay. Let's use this one, bubble float. Let's... Okay. Bubbles. Float. And then let's go to our own prefabs, copy this over, original prefab. Okay, delete it. Let's use ours. And this is turn off play on awake. Apply. Okay. And then while we're doing damage, we will turn that on. Okay. And then we need something to actually interact with the blood pool itself to reduce it. So this needs to be a scrubbable interaction handler, which is this one. No, it needs to be a scrubbable damage handler. So we're putting all damage stuff here, so we'll just create a damage handler. So this is a public class, scrubbable damage handler. And let's move this to its own file. Okay. Let's now implement this. Okay, so on damage, first of all, this needs a reference to the scrubbable components. Type of iScrubbable. I need to reorganize my stuff. Private iScrubbable. We don't need the M. We'll fetch that component. We'll deal with the on death in a second. Actually, we don't need to do anything on death because the thing handles it itself. So we just need to call scrubbable reduce by amount. That's all we need to call. And actually, if we go back to this, we're actually going to change this to be serialized field, private, game object, visual. And this is where we're going to say if visual is not equal null, we're going to actually reduce the visual to nothing. So the visual in this case will be the puddle. And then for the dust pile, we have to make sure we do that too. So prefabs, props, dust, pile. And we will do the same here. We're gonna have to combine these scripts and stuff, so header references. Because there's a lot of code duplication here that I'm not comfortable with, but we will refactor this when I get an opportunity to do, and I get to use my famous last words. That's why I have an emote. We'll refactor it. Yeah, because there's a lot of duplication here. We should have we have two things that have health now. We should, in fact, there's actually even more things that use health as a concept. We should probably abstract that out to its own component. This stuff is basically doing the same thing as the dust pile, so we can abstract that into things that shrink. Yeah, refactor. It's the way to do it. So if visual does not equal null. Okay. Yeah, I like my interaction system, but at the same time, it needs a little bit of tweaking. Dust pile. Did I set it? That dust pile. Oh, that's weird. Okay, dust pile should be this. Commercial.